Hello, everyone. I am so happy to be here today. I'm so excited. I decided to do a fun little project with you. I hope you join in. I hope I inspire you and give you ideas. Oh, I gotta turn on my Christmas lights. Why not? Ta-da! I know, I'm a big baby. Okay, so I want to play and make a special I will call it a sliding window because that's exactly what it is. And what we're going to do today, the sliding window, this concept can be applied to pretty much anything. So you can put that slider on a tag, on a card that you put inside a journal, or on a greeting card, which is what we're going to do today because it's Christmas time, it's the holiday season, and I want to make a few greeting cards. And I thought, oh my goodness, it'd be so amazing and fun because it would be a unique kind of greeting card because you don't see that very often. Okay, so here we go. I need So I don't have white cards, so I have these pre-made cards like this, but I don't want this. I think I want white. I want to go all creams and whites and those types of colors, so we'll see. So what I have here in mind, and you'll see as we go along, I have this, which is absolutely beautiful. I wish I had this die to make these, but I don't. So I also have this, and I think it looks fabulous. And what I'm going to do is the slider will go around this portion. So right now you might think, I don't know what she's talking about, but stick around, you'll understand. So right now I'm just going to glue this together. Might use double-sided tape for this. Why not? Why not? Okay, so while I'm doing this, actually I'm going to put the tape around like this. So while I'm doing this, I just want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who watched my video last week. My goodness, it's the first time I have so many views, and you actually inspired me for future videos because if you like mini things so much, I like them too, but I was afraid to do too many, and that's why I stopped, because I had a whole bunch of videos on mini art in my mini book, which is not finished, so I might keep finishing it since you seem to all enjoy it. And I had so many likes. Because I had so many likes, my video got seen by other people who might be crafters like you and say, oh, I love what she does. But if it wasn't for the likes, I don't think I would have had so many views. So thank you so much to every single one of you who pressed on that like button. As a creator, you know, we make videos that are free for you to watch, and our only way to progress in this is to have people press that little thumbs up. It takes a quarter of a second. You have no idea how much it helps me. Oh my goodness, does it ever help me. So thank you so much. And while we're at it, if you think you're gonna like this video, you can press the thumbs up. Also, I want to say welcome to every new subscriber I have, because it's been a while, and I've come up, you know, a few hundreds, a few thousand since the last time I stopped and talked to you and said thank you. So I just want to say thank you and welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that you are here. I'm super happy to be here, but I'm so happy that you're here with me. And right now, as we speak, I'm not sure how many subscribers I have, but when I reach the 10,000 subscribers, I want to do something special. And I might put one of my mini journals for a draw along with a bunch of nice items that I have. And yeah, I'm gonna do something for the 10,000 viewers, and I'm gonna make a draw. I didn't do anything, I don't remember, and I don't think so, for my 5,000. I did on the 1,000. The first 1,000 is so like, it's important in a YouTuber's life. Not that any, you know, numbers is not important, but for some reason, I don't know what I was doing when I reached 5,000. but I don't think I did anything. So I will do something for 10,000. And yeah, stay tuned, as they say. Okay, so this is done. I like this because it's all beige, cream, and light. And I want to put this on that. So I will take some, I thought I measured it earlier. Yes, I did. I put some lines. All I want is, I want this to be a tiny bit over. So this will have the slider around it. So, you know, I'm going to make the slider soon, but I need to do the base first. And the reason I'm taking my time and doing the base first and explaining each step is because when you do this type of card, if you don't think of all the steps prior to starting gluing things and putting things together, well, then it's going to be too late. And it's important to think of each step you want to do, how you want the end result to look, and then start cutting and ripping and all these things. Okay, otherwise it'll be too late and everything is cut. Okay, so I did put lines here, so I will take my tear ruler, because this is deckled handmade deckled paper. I have to put the link in my description box. A few of you have asked me, and I wrote it in the comments, but I didn't put it in my description box. So I will try and remember to do that before I edit, or before I post the video. So in other words, right now I'm filming, but as you're seeing this, it's probably in my description box. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Cut it here. Wait, I want to make sure I'm straight. Okay, like that. Is it straight? Why am I having so much difficulties? I think this is straight. There. Okay, perfect. I like I like the roughed edges, because actually rough in this case is not the word. This is actually pretty soft. And I really love this paper. I definitely need to put it in the description box. So my intention is to go like that. And then of course I'm going to do the slider. Now let's see. Do we want it on this kind of paper? You know, it does look good. And I did make another that I will show you a little later. I just didn't want to spoil the surprise. It actually really looks good. So good, so good. Oh, okay. What would it look on white? If I want to stay with the white themed, I would cut it to size, obviously. Okay, you know, never mind. I'll do it on this. I have to say it is pretty, but now I think this part, oh, okay, yes, I already glue. See? What did I just say? If you're gonna glue stuff, make sure you're sure. Well, I was sure, but now I'm thinking that this is a tiny bit too big, and I don't think it's super straight. So why don't I just make sure that it is and cut just a tad, just a tiny bit. Why am I bothering with the big one that, you know, clearly needs a new blade when I have this practical, small, cute here right now, super straight? I just want to make sure. I know I'm being difficult. Welcome to my world. I just like things to be just so, you know, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it right. I'm just gonna cut this one first. I'm sorry for taking so long. I might have to cut all this and edit, or just zoom. I'm always worried I'm gonna create some kind of snooze fest. Okay, that's pretty good. And just a tiny bit here, so it's, you know, kind of even everywhere. What do we think? Okay, so now I'm just gonna ink the edges with antique linen. I know it has a sort of a yellowy tone, but it matches the book, and it's not too yellow. If you don't, you know, put too much, it looks more like, well, a vintage book page, which this is exactly what it is. It's just the first page of the book, which had like one sentence in the middle, so I cut and I kept the beige page because it's gorgeous. The color is magnificent. Ah, perfect. Love it. Okay, so now we will definitely see a lot more of this paper, which is what I was looking for, really. Let me see. Magnificent. Love it. But before, I'm not going to do this arm. Before I glue this to this, I want to do something special. I want to put some gold on the corners. And I think it's going to be, well, I know it's going to be beautiful because I made another. And again, sometimes I show you what we're going to do in advance, although you do see it in the thumbnail. But like I said, I just don't want to spoil the surprise. It's just, I don't know, it's so cute. And I'm hoping this one will be just as cute. So I'm putting glue in all 4 corners. Just like that. Perfect. Plus, I can't really glue it anyways. See, that's another thing. Goodness, I just thought of that. That would have been ruined. Even if I didn't do the corners, I can't glue it. I got to make the slider. So, you know. So I'm going to put some of this right here. And we're going to let it dry while we take care of the slider. Oh, it's going to be so beautiful. Okay, so I'm just going to shake the extra off. Yeah, oh, it's gonna be beautiful. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside somewhere so it dries. Now for the slider, just before I go, instead of the glitter like I just used, for those of you who have gilded wax, it would have been just as magnificent. If you don't have any of that, I also use a lot of times for my gold watercolor. Works perfect. So just use what you have. We don't all have the same thing, so you know, go with what you have, and that's going to be perfect. So we want to make the slider now. Again, we're going to use, hold on, I know I'm talking and I'm a little too far from the camera. I'll be right back. So we don't all have the same things to work with. So I have the Gemini Junior machine to die cut and emboss. And no, I did not emboss that because I don't have that and I would love it. And I have this kit. And in it, there's these squares, which are made for doing something else, but I'm going to use it to make my window with it. And if you don't have any of that, you can do like I've done for 2.5 years, because I have this machine for a year now. Simple, you know, pencil, a ruler, and then you start cutting and you cut your window. And that's it. You know what I mean? You use what you have and you do what you can. Okay? So, and, oh, another idea. You can have a round window in your slider. Nobody said it had to be square. Okay? I'm just giving you ideas. So, I saw this, again, from Taperlogy. Taperlogy, it's like, wow. It's so gorgeous. I need to use it. So, I would like to make my slider with this paper. So I have to figure out the width I'm going to need. And I don't want it too wide because I do want to see the paper as the slider is moving. And at first I wasn't sure if I was going to make a full, you know, white slider with a window. But when I saw this, and I did it on the other one, which I will show you in the end, of course, I'm not going to not show you what I've done. I thought this is so sweet because it's translucent, it's soft, it's white. So if you don't have embossed like that and you do have vellum, let me find a piece just to show you. If you have simple vellum, it will still be beautiful. See? I don't know, maybe you're too far. See what I mean? It would be super cute. And it doesn't have to be vellum. And maybe you're not doing all the creams and whites. Maybe you're going to be full-blown Christmas, red, green, and white, as you wish. But again, this is not necessarily just for Christmas. We're doing the slider. You can apply it to anything you want. So I will measure to see how much space I want to leave on each side. Actually, I don't know why I say I measure and then I go right there in the middle. So I'm thinking this width is enough. So I will cut this piece. And the fun thing about this is I have the rest of it to create something else. Maybe another card like that, because this is my second one I'm making with you. And I'm in love. I am so in love that I think I'm going to make some more. So, yeah. See, this will go in here for future use. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now I know this seems like it's too small, and it is for the slider, but I just want to see something here. I want to see what part, I don't know, I'm going to bring you here. I want to see which part of this paper I want to be seen in this scenery. And I do like the Merry Christmas, but I really like this. Now, again, the window will cut part of it. But see, when I'm doing this, actually, they're going to be, okay, wait. There's going to be stuff here to be seen. So I think right smack in the middle, and I'll deal with the rest later. What do we think about that? Maybe here. I'm going to make it tiny, actually. Yeah. It's just to remind me where I want it. Actually, I can just probably just flip it here. Like that. And make sure it's even on each side. And then I'll apply a tiny bit of tape because otherwise it will move. You're too close. Sorry about that. It will move in the machine and then your cut is not what you wanted. So I just want to make sure this is where I want my little window. There. Okay. So now I will pass it through the machine. This machine is the best thing ever. I am so happy. Oh my goodness. I mean, for years I would do these by hand, which is fine. It's just a little more work, but it's not the end of the world. But oh my goodness, you know. If I don't have to, it's even better. And I love because now I have this little piece, which I'll be able to create something with it. So, of course, back in the magic pouch it goes. I'm not throwing anything away. Okay, now the next step. Okay, so the next step is the window, because I did say this was a slider or a sliding window. And all you need is packaging. I keep my packaging for that reason. So, sorry for the noise. I will cut a piece. Like that. Like that. Yeah, I use packaging for every window I make. I keep all my packaging, envelopes, any kind of packaging I find particularly cute. Okay, so this of course is two-sided because it was kind of a, you know, a bag. So I'm just going to cut the edge. And of course now I have a window for another one. So now I'm just going to make sure that I don't leave too much on each side, just because it's a little, I just want it to slide well. I want just enough space to put my double-sided tape, which is what I'm going to use on vellum, by the way. Because vellum doesn't like liquid. I don't like to fight with vellum. I love vellum. I want to stay friends with it. So, however, if you have the glue and spray, that's, I think I've heard, is the best. Although it's funny, I've never tried it. And I saw a bottle of it the other day and I didn't buy it. I don't know why. Aren't we all like that? We'll go to the store and we'll spend all kinds of money on our house, our kids, whatever, groceries. And then there's a little thing we want and it's like, nah, I don't need it. Yeah, okay. I don't need it. Yeah, I would have needed it. It's not a luxury. Well, a little bit, because glue will do as well. But, you know, I'm a crafter. Glue and paper and scissors are, you know, main ingredients here. Hello. Anyways. Okay. Just want to make sure I didn't cut my window too big. And that it fits where the tape is. It's pretty much flush, I tell you. It's pretty good. So Yes, regular glue, of course, you can use. If you have liquid glue, that's fine. I suggest what I do is I put the glue and then with my finger, I wipe most of it and I hurry up and glue. However, this is plastic, so I'm not 100% sure it would glue. I think not. I think remembering in the past it did not work on vellum. So if you're using vellum, I think double-sided tape is better, especially with this, and or the glue that is a spray. But that's just my own experience. You might have other, maybe you have another kind of glue. I don't know all the kinds of glues out there. There. Oh, isn't that just absolutely beautiful? I love windows. For those of you who know me and have followed my channel for a while, you know that I love windows. Now, I just felt something sticky here. Or did I imagine it? No, I imagined. Okay, good, because I wouldn't want to, you know, have my this stuck to this. That defies the whole purpose here of the slider. Okay, so that's like maybe you're some of you are used to crafting and this is not new. You might think, okay, you're exaggerating on the steps, but believe me, I'm not, because I've made these mistakes. So you see what I'm leaving here? I'm going to show you. You see the edge I'm leaving here? Because this thing, remember, this part will be glued to this, okay? But the slider will be glued to this, okay? And the slider won't slide anymore if everything in the back is glued. So we're only going to apply glue right here on the edge and right here on the edge. So you can use the edge here as a guide if you're doing the same thing as I am. But whether you are or not, just keep that in mind, because the reason we have a window is because we want to put images that will each have their own spotlight as you move the slider. Okay, so now we have to find the images. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. It's gonna be so exciting. Okay, because before we do this, I want to find, actually I could do the slider right away if you want. Let me see. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so it means just going to make sure where I want it. Okay, I just want to make the folds right tight to the paper so it's not too loose. Again, you're too close. I bring you close to show you something and then I forget. Okay. So I want it to be as tight as possible to the paper so that it's not too loose. You want it to move, but you don't want it to just fly. So just like that. Okay, and now it doesn't reach. That doesn't matter. I will use this. That's it. Just another piece of paper in the back. It doesn't matter because nobody will see this. So I'm just going to, yeah, that's perfect. As long as it joins the two parts, we are good. Okay, so I will use again my beloved two-sided tape. Hold on, I have a bigger, oops, everything's falling. I'm just going to use the wider one. Oh, I'm almost out. I have to buy some more. I really love double-sided tape for these types of projects. Not on everything, but on these types of projects, especially where it's really white and beige and cream. And sometimes when you're using glue, it can get kind of dirty if you have a tiny bit of glue that, you know, goes on the project, especially with me. I mean, I did alcohol inks yesterday and I still have a tiny bit of paint. Okay, so now we're going to glue this and this, and now the slider is done. The window slider is done. Look at it. I hope it slides. Yes, it does. Okay, I'm going to choose the image that we will showcase in the window. So I have a whole bunch of beautiful, gorgeous rub-ons. I see this one. It's magnificent. Oh, let's see. Oh, I it's so beautiful. Oh, I hope it fits. Oh my goodness, I gotta make more of these cards. Like I said, this is the second one. I'm gonna show you the other one I made. And oh, I just love it so much. It's so beautiful. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, it's so, oh, I love it. Okay, so maybe this one. And what else? So these are rub-ons. I also have stickers. I do like the bird. He's very pretty. I don't know. Let me see. And I took these ones, but I have a bunch of Christmas rub-ons from Paperlogy. And yeah, it's just that I purchased myself a little present. And actually, no, these ones I think Paperlogy sent me for free. But I also purchased myself a whole bunch of things like these papers from Paperlogy, and I just felt like using them because they're very, you know, Christmas. Let me see. I know it fits in the window. I just want to see where I'm going to put it. Oh, it's so pretty. What else could we put? And I have these stickers. And oh yeah, but what I meant to say is I have a bunch of these, but they're different colors, and these match perfect what we're doing today. But these stickers also match beautifully. So let's see if there's anything that would fit in our little project, and then I'll decide if I go with rub-ons or stickers or both, right? So let's see what we have. I want you to see because they're really, really precious. And while I'm looking, might as well show you, but I'm not going to necessarily show you everything. I'm just going through. I don't know if this would fit. That's also really pretty. It would be cut a tiny bit, but not enough that you can't see that it's a present. So that's a maybe. This is absolutely gorgeous, but this would be cut a lot more, you know, in the frame. But let me see, because I really, really love it. Look at that. Oh my, I might use it even if it's a little too big. Okay, that's another maybe. A snowflake, too small. Ooh, oh, this is not bad. Oh, I love the house. Oh no, that's definitely too big because that would be cut, and it's a house. Like, I don't know, too big or too wide. Beautiful. They're all beautiful, but they're just too wide. That's really, oh my God, look at that snowflake. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, the present. Oh, I need to make a bunch of tags now. Yes. Okay, let me see. Oh, wait, I see. I can't grab them. It's like my fingers don't work. Oh, that would fit as well. Oh my goodness. That's a little too wide. We would lose some of it. We'd lose, actually that might work. That might work because this is just the white border. So if I really align myself well, we just lose the tip of the wing. I don't know. Okay, so I have others, but I don't think they would fit. So now I have to decide which one I prefer. That's going to be hard. Oops, that goes in it. See, it even comes with a card. I can definitely just do something with this. This is absolutely gorgeous. And it's the images that I saw here, so you can recreate it with stickers. Isn't that fun? Okay, which image are we going to choose to put in our beautiful window? So these are stickers. These two are rub-ons. Doesn't matter, but oops, I gotta save this. Oh, there's also this one that would have fit. Now, there's many. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Like I said, I'm gonna have to make another. I find these cards particularly, oh, they're so special because you never see a greeting card with a sliding window. You know, yeah, I've never seen one. And I like to create different cards. And I don't know if you're like me. I went to the store the other day. I needed a card. It cost me $10. And it's not even that great. Like, it's something, you know, they produce 300 of. Well, actually, what am I saying? 300. Thousands of. Okay, to put on the market. They sell it to you 10. It costs them $2 to create. And it's not that great, honestly. I'm sorry, but no. So, I rather do these. Okay. So if I go with him, I would probably go, no, I don't know if you see what I'm trying to do. Nope. Trying to see what would be better. This is a light, this is a light. Well, not a light, but a bird. Okay, hold on. Okay, I decided on these 3 images also because I can't spend the day on this. So I had to play around, and I thought, oh, I can't just make them wait while I'm, you know, playing around, replacing things. So I'm going to grab, yes, I do have the rub-ons. So now we have to make sure they're in the right spot. So remember I said the slider will go up to here. It will stop because this will be glued. So it means we have to put it here. And that's where it's important to kind of think of where you're going to put things, okay? Because, yeah, so I have to leave myself this space. So right here. And I know because I looked at the flower and it was cut in half by the frame edge. You know, it's a way of measuring. Okay, so now there's going to be a whole lot of rubbing. So I will fast forward this process because it's just me rubbing a stick on this. Just want to make sure I'm in the right height. Yes, that's pretty good. I know I'm right where I need to be here. This should be all right. Okay, so we have the first one. Love it. Gorgeous. Oh, come on. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I love it so much. I think I'm going to put this one also and then the other one in the middle. I find that it'll be easier not to go, you know, yeah. Oh, well, oh my goodness, help me. Ah, yeah, so that means I can't go further than this little dot on the flower to be in frame. And also always make sure you're aligned. You don't want, you know, everything to go this way. So these are all things, you know, that you learn along the way, right? When you're a crafter. And if you're new, these are steps that you need to think about. I have like no good fingers working lately. I don't know what's going on. It's not the slider. It slides well. It's me. It's like, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to put, do I want this one in the middle? And this one here, or the present in the middle? No, I want this one where I had decided to put it. Okay, so I said no further than this, and pretty much the same height as the other. And with these, if you buy the rub-ons from Taperlogy, which I absolutely recommend, I love them, I put them everywhere. Just be careful when you're putting them down where you think you're going to rub them. Make sure you hold them up, because as soon as they start sticking, well, then they're stuck, you know, and you're going to lose some of the image. Another trick, go slow when you peel it. Just because if you didn't rub enough on one spot, then you'll be able to rub again and not destroy the image. Oh, look at it. It is so beautiful. And now it's in the window. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so now I have to align myself with the middle, but this is just in the way. This is not a rub-on. This is just a sticker, but you'll see these sticker particularly, and I have to go back on the website for Taperlogy. They are matte, so they don't shine, which is absolutely perfect. I don't like when there's shine, and they disappear just like a rub-on. Hello, right? The border is so light, and I rub them on just like a rub-on, to make sure that the contour, I think that's how you call it, the contour disappears, if you will. They're amazing. I am in love with these stickers. So I have to see if they have the same kind, but you know, not for Christmas, like flowers and whatnot. I do have a lot of rub-ons, but sometimes the sticker is okay. Okay, I don't know why I can't put it back. There. I'm telling you, my fingers have... Wow. Oh my gosh, there's something in the window here. Is it? Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, look at it. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, this is really pretty. Wow. I'm in love with my own project. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm in love. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be showing you. Okay, now. Oh, this is so exciting. Look at it. Look at this. It's just scrumptious. It's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. So I will glue this part. I hope this is dry. I'm a little worried because there was a lot of glue. I'm going to try not to play around with it too much. It's like, is it dry? Is it dry? Touch, 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 and then whoop. It's like, don't touch, it's hot, right? Yeah. You want to check if it's really that hot. I want to check if it's really that dry. And then I have glitter and glue everywhere. Yay me. Okay. This I chose liquid glue. Just because. Why not? There. That's enough glue, I think. Don't you think? Okay. So let's put this. Make sure we have, you know, evenness a little bit everywhere. Left, right, and top. I'm going to try not to press on the corners too much. I'm doing everything else, and then I'm just going to gently press. Of course, I'm going to have glitter till next July, but we still use it because it's pretty. Okay, I'm going to press on it a few seconds because it has to be done. Okay, and now, like I said, only to the very, very edge of this you put glue. So I don't know if you can see through the light here, right? We can see. So, but anyways, it doesn't matter if you don't see, because you know you only have to put glue to the very end of this part so that your slider can slide. I'm just taking a tiny bit off because the other one I did, I think I put a tiny bit too much glue, so when I pressed down on it, it spread and it took a tiny bit away from one side. Doesn't show much, not enough that I can't, you know, use the card or anything, but I want to try and avoid the same thing if I can, obviously. There. I also could have used the double-sided tape, but in this case, the double-sided tape is actually larger than the strip of glue I'm trying to put. See, I don't know if you can see that. So liquid glue it is. Okay, make sure I'm the right side up. Okay. Oh my goodness. I love this so much. So much. Okay, this I have to hold for a few seconds now. Okay, so it's glued enough so I can show you, but I'm going to be delicate with the slider. Otherwise, I mean, this is a very, very thin strip of glue. Technically, I should just, you know, let it be until tomorrow, but I'm doing this video now, so, but just so you see, look at it. Now see, I'm very worried I'm going to unglue everything. Oh, help me. I'm a little scared. Okay, it's sliding. I want to, it slides much better. You've seen it. It's just, I'm being delicate. I'm worried. Okay, I gave it a good go. Now each image has its time in the window, so I'm just not going to play with it right now. I'll show you with the other one after. Actually, I can show you now because I only want to add a little something to this one, but this is the other one I had done previously. So again, see, the window slides really well. It's just I'm too worried to play with this one. I'm sure you understand. So yeah, I mean, look at it. Isn't that sweet? And I'm just thinking now, I have these, sorry for the noise. I didn't realize my bracelet was knocking on stuff. So I'm just going to move it again. Oh my goodness, it's not dry. I can feel it. It wants to move. That's why I'm being so careful. Okay, I'm not going to move it. So I had an idea. Why not? Why not? Just hear me out. Just the last little thing we're going to add to this because I thought, wouldn't this be really cute if I could add something like these in the middle? And then I thought, oh, should we? Can we? And then I thought, I'm 54. I do what I want. Every time I have questions like that. Oh, should I do that? Yes. Yes. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I have a better idea. I'm just going to rip it. I'm just trying to find a way that is smart about gluing this. So I'm thinking the double-sided tape like that. And I just have to find a way to pull the plastic, and I did. Then I will use this very thin layer to wrap around. That's my first step. Just like that. Just to have like a base of glue. Just trying to not glue my fingers here. Oh my goodness. Smart, but not necessarily working the way I anticipated. Okay. So I have this now. I really think it's cute. And now I will put some glue. Just going to move this so I don't put glue anywhere. And I'm going to start wrapping this beautiful fuzzy, I don't know, how do you call it? Not rope. Is it yarn? Not really. I'm unsure of words sometimes. If you're new to my channel, you will learn this quickly. If you're not new, you're used to me by now. Okay. We'll see. If I don't like it, I won't put it on. Okay. Just to see if we add an extra little touch of cuteness and nature and soft and fluffiness. I don't dislike it, actually. I don't dislike it. I think it's very pretty. I really like it. So I'm going to put it on with some glue. There. Just going to hold it down for a few seconds. And here we have it. Oh my gosh, look at it. Now, tell me you've seen a card like this. I've never seen a card like this. This I would pay, you know, like I said, I paid mine $10 plus tax. And it was just, you know, it was okay. I took care to choose it, but it wasn't that great. And I've seen, and that was one of the less pricey. They just didn't have anything I really wanted, but some beautiful cards with another theme. I saw some like $12.50 before tax. And you know what? I would buy this. I would buy this for $12 for sure. I mean, I probably would even go as far as paying $15 if it was to send to somebody special, because look at it. I don't mind paying money for something I can see has been well thought of and is special and nobody's seen it. I mean, this you put in your Christmas tree after you receive it, it's a decoration, right? Same thing with this one, which is why I tied that little rope, because you can hang it on your Christmas tree afterwards. I think it's really sweet. This one I added the fasteners because I thought it was really cute. But again, remember when I said at the beginning, I might sound like I'm, you know, saying a lot of things and explaining a lot of things, but do you see the fasteners? No, because I thought of putting them on before I glued it, right? Same thing with making the corners. So when you create things like that, just make sure that you are thinking of each step so that you don't, you know, regret doing something, gluing something, and then having to start over. You know, it's not fun. So So there you go. I hope I've inspired you, and I want to show you the prototype just before we go of the one I had created before. So this one was vertical, and as you can see, I had added these pull tabs so that it's easier to slide up and down. Now in this instance, because this is vellum, it's very delicate. I didn't feel that putting, let's say, eyelets and maybe little delicate ropes like this one to pull would be a good idea. I was too afraid that I would rip the vellum. That's number one. Second, you would have ropes that are always dangling. That's another idea that I didn't like. And if I put tabs like these, because this is a much smaller scale, let's say, I don't have that much space to have tabs that will then hide these images. I had to really think of the narrowness of this and how to place each image so that when your slider is here, you can still see the rest of the card, right? The idea of the slider is really just to give each image his little, their little time in the spotlight. This one, there's way more space. It's much bigger. So as I said, this one was made for a journal. So if I place it in a journal, I didn't bother with hiding these because I will be gluing this right here and this right here in the journal. So as I'm going up and down, it's glued to the journal. Nobody sees it. However, if you decide to make it into a card, let's say you make it this size, which is about the size of a journaling card, just this part I'm talking about. Well then, if you put this, then you would hide whatever you decide to put in the back. So if you do put something like that for decoration, you would put them and then maybe glue a piece of paper in the back so that you don't see them. So just think of your steps before you start gluing. Take your time, see what's best. In this case, I think the pull tabs are better, but if I make this into a journaling card or a tag, right, I cut the corners here, put an eyelet in the middle, put a rope, ribbon, and then you have a tag. Well, the same thing. If I decide to put eyelets or these, I would probably hide them maybe with another piece of paper, a piece of fabric, or in this case where I have this paper on top of this one, I would punch the holes in this paper and then glue this backing on the top. So it's just little tips like that for those of you who are new, or even if you're not new. I mean, even I forget sometimes the steps and it's like, oh goodness, I should have thought of it, right? So this is just a friendly reminder. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I've inspired you. I really am in love with my sliding window. Look at it. Oh, it's beautiful. And I love that I made them into cards. And guess what? After this video, I'm going to make some more because I am absolutely in love with these. I have to make more. And I have a Christmas fair coming that, people are expecting me to sell things for some reason. So I have to make a few more, but I don't know. I'm tempted to send these to my loved ones because they're very, very special. So I hope I've inspired you. I hope you've learned something. If you want to buy things at Paperlogy, you get 15% off with my coupon code. So use it. You'll be happy at the cash register when you put the coupon code, the Pern Cat Studio, and you save yourself some money. If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel grow. I hope you're all happy, healthy, and safe. I give you a great big hug from here in Nova Scotia, Canada, and I say thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye. Bye bye.